Well, there's also been a trend in content. I don't know if you've seen these, where there's some men posting, which I love to see, about their wife's cycle and like during her period, bring her chocolates and do the hot bath, and like during the luteal phase, plan a surprise date, and like some of those things. And I think those are insightful. And again, I would say women should start with knowing their own cycle and knowing their own trends in their health. You know, so many people are getting on with these Whoop bands and like the Oura Ring and even the Apple stuff. And I think that's valuable to know your own trends and be aware of those things. I'm sure for a lot of guys that feels super high maintenance and a lot to do throughout the month. But again, marriage is hard work and relationships are hard work. And I'm sure it could be easy to start to feel like, well, what's she going to do for me just because I don't have a cycle? What about my needs all month long?
I think that's part of the softening more to be done from the man to like just, I think being able to navigate that with her.
And the leaning in, right?
Leaning
and so,
in,
like, as a wife, I know, I keep saying this, I'm going to do it one of these days. I know Stephen would absolutely be over the moon, even if it's only for the 90 seconds before it's back on the floor, if I bothered to put on some lingerie. That's something that I don't give anything about. Doesn't matter to me. It doesn't necessarily feel amazing. It doesn't make me, you know, sometimes ladies, we put on high heels or
and it makes you feel,
there is our thing. That doesn't necessarily do it for me, but because I know it does it for him, that does something for me.
See, that right there, like, just, you're right. That does wonders.
Right.
Something
so,
simple,
like, that
right?
effort would go so far with him, just like the understanding around some chocolate or the understanding around extra space or a surprise meal, like whatever those things go a long way both ways, right? And that's something that you choose. That's a decision. That's not a natural inclination to be selfless, loving, giving, extra. You know, that's a decision to say, I'm going to choose to show Stephen, even something just saying like, I could walk in the door tonight. He's off shift today. I could walk in the door tonight and say, thank you for something I know. Like, he took care of some stuff that annoys me with the bank and trying to get passports for the kids. Like, when he handles those kinds of tasks, it takes so much off my mental load. But to verbalize that and say, babe, that made a huge difference to me. Thank you. And I know he was sharing with me this morning, and we're going to get them on here, you guys, but just to not have things be transactional.
Do things